Ciao Bella, welcome to Bella Uncinetto. I'm Christina and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. This is the star of the show today. I have, well, you can't even see all of it. I have 3 giant boxes and we're going to open them up and we're going to take a look at them, all right? So I am going to set them down. Maybe. And we're going to take a look. So, if you saw the title, ooh, that one got beat up. Okay, no worries. If you saw the title, then you know that this is a whole bunch of Joann's yarn. And if you're not new here, you know I don't live anywhere near Joann's. Because Joann's is the US, and I don't live there. So, how did I get this? Well, the absolutely amazing Kay sent this to me. I did purchase it. She was very, very kind and showing me all of the things that were on clearance and showing me all of the things that were marked down, this, that, and the other. And she indulged herself as well. And I am grateful that her and her absolutely fantastic husband let me in on this and gave me the scoop about what was happening. Now, I know that Joann's is, liquidating and all of that, and I know that it will no longer be in business. By the time you see this video, a lot of the Joann stores will probably already be closed because I believe, if I remember correctly, they're all closing at the end of May, and it will be after the end of May when this video airs. It is not currently the last day in May yet. It's still May when I'm recording, but I believe that they're all going to be closed by May 31st. I could be wrong. I did not look that up for sure. I just have, from watching videos and hearing other people talk in their videos about all the stuff that's going on, I've heard that said a couple times. So, I do have one more thing coming from Joann's, but it's not going to be coming anytime soon. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what's in these boxes, and then when that comes, I'll show you, right? I'm not going to wait and hold on to all of this yummy yarny goodness and wait for the one thing that's coming, okay? Because it hasn't even been shipped yet. So I'm not worried about that. Okay, so all of this, as far as I know, is yarn. And it's all been vacuum sealed. So I can't guarantee that the labels are going to look super pretty, but I can tell you that there's a whole bunch of yarn in here. So one of the things that Kay did was took a picture of what she had purchased. And she was like, if you want anything like this, or if you want anything such and such, let me know. And I had told her some of the things that I was interested in. And she would send me photos. She would also message me when she was on her way to Joann's and say, hey, I'm on my way. Are you awake? Because it is a 7-hour difference between myself and Kay. So usually when we chat, it is my evening and her morning, afternoonish, depending on how late I stay up. But we make it work. We make it work. Sometimes she stays up super late and she'll catch me when I'm on my way to work. That's rare, but it happens. I'm trying really hard to not cut into, I did not open these beforehand, and they are taped super duper well. So if you live in the States, have you been able to get any Joann's yarn? Are you near a Joann's? How do you feel about Joann's closing? Some people are like, well, you know, it was time, they weren't doing blah, 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 blah. Then some people are like, that was the only place near me that I could go buy yarn. So I'm super sad because I don't have a way to buy yarn. And for some people, Big Twist was everything that they used. So, Big Twist and a lot of the things that were at Joann's were not something that I used solely. Mainly because even when I lived in North Carolina and when I lived in Arkansas, Joann's wasn't something that was super, super close to where I was. Hobby Lobby was close. Michael's was close. So that's what I used. Doesn't mean I didn't like Joann's. I just didn't have access to them a lot. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna see what I can. It's really stuffed in here. Okay. I'm having to hold it with my legs just to keep the... Ooh. Okay. One down. All right. So, let me... Well, that didn't work so well. Okay, but it's opening. They're in these... I had some of these bags actually when I moved here. If you saw when I was doing my yarn room, this room, when I first got here, I did some videos. I did some videos where I showed what the room looked like kind of empty, like without everything organized, and then I showed how I was organizing it. So I had some bags like this. Okay, so this was in there, and we'll open that in a minute, and then this was in there. Okay, so let's open this one. This one was not vacuum sealed. And Kay sent me these huge, they don't make them anymore at the post office because they were losing money on them, but they're these large flat rate boxes. They're these long ones like this. And these are super handy for me because living on a military base, we don't always get the flat rate boxes. I mean, they have them at the post office, but we don't always get them. So if they run out, then it might take them a little bit to get more flat rate boxes. And then they just have the priority shipping boxes with ship by weight. And one of the things that I like to do for like my family when I send them things, or if I'm sending something like Happy Mail to someone in the US, I like to cram a whole box full. And if I can use a flat rate box, then I can ship as much as I can fit into that box. And it might be 20, 30 bucks, right? Whereas if it ships by weight, then if I ship anything heavy, it's going to cost way more, right? So like when I got my mom, we went to Trapani, the salt flats, and I got my mom 2 big bags of salt. And one was like table salt and one was like more coarse, like for cooking. Those were really, really heavy. So I did put them along with some other things in a flat rate box. And it was wonderful. All right, so I have these. I think I have more of this one somewhere. Which one is this? giant. I know I have more of these. I think I have at least one more of those. Yes. Ta-da! Okay, so this is the mandala or mandala, however you say it, bonus bundle. And I have 2 in the colorway giant. Okay. You can't really see all of the colors super well, but there's yellow, orange, red, blue, purple, a bluish purple, a lighter blue, a green, and a yellow. So they're like rainbow colors, but they're not in rainbow order. And the stripes don't line up for the things, which is fine. So I have 2 of those. Do I have, oh, there's more big ones down there. Okay, let me get those out. And a lot of these I wanted for, especially the bonus bundles, I want for baby blankets. So, one of the ladies that I work with, her husband's, military unit, they have like a, a spouses club, and they are creating baby baskets for families that are incoming and are having babies. So she had asked me previously if I had any blankets, and I told her I had like 3 at the time, and I was like, I don't just keep a stash of them, but I can make you some. And I wanted to use, I've put out videos about this before, I wanted to use my platform to ask people to donate if and when they're able. So I have had a couple of people donate blankets, but you can also donate other items if you want to make baby clothes or bibs or burp rags or baby toys, anything like that that they can put into the baskets. That would be super helpful. I'm not good at baby clothes. I can make bibs and burp rags and things like that. But I'm good at crocheting blankets. So this is the same bonus bundle, but this is in Sasquatch. And I have 2 of those. Right? And so for the bonus bundle, I didn't give you the stats, but you can tell, like, because they were vacuum sealed, the labels are messed up, which is fine. Like, it's not a problem. So the mandala is a lightweight 3. You can use a 5mm set of needles or a 5mm crochet hook. Machine wash warm. Do not iron. Do not bleach. You can dry, like in the dryer, and you can dry clean using pee. These are 10.5 ounces or 300 grams, 1,181 yards, or 1,080 meters. 100% acrylic. So 2 in Sasquatch, 2 in Giant. And since they're in the plastic, I'll just set them down because I'm going to have more to take out. And this one, this one is in the colorway Chimera. Now, I have some of this, but not in a bonus bundle. I have some Chimera just in the regular mandala, right? So I just have one of these, same stats as the other one. I'll show you this mandala in just a minute. I want to make sure, 2, 3, 4. I think I have 2 more in another box. So I want to make sure I pull it all out. So that was box number 1, minus 5 cakes of yarn. But I am hoping, I honestly don't know what the summer is going to look like for me. I mean, I know what I'm doing for part of it, but the rest of it, I don't know. There's so much in the air. You guys, I am super worried. My son may have to have surgery. So, not like a major, it's not like a major surgery, but he's never had surgery before. which I am so very thankful for that. I'm so very thankful that he made it to the age of an adult, like that he didn't need to have surgery for anything. That was amazing. That being said, I don't want his first surgery to be all alone, right? And I know he's a grown man, but he's still my little boy, and I still don't want him to have to do that alone if I can be there. And so I honestly don't know what that's going to look like. So we'll see what happens. He has an appointment soon. I don't have the date with me, but he has an appointment soon to get his referral to actually go see the surgeon. So we're hoping that that means he can get in quickly, because like I said, it's not a major surgery, but it is a necessary surgery. So, see, there's more. This is Chimera. No, this is Sasquatch. Okay, so I have 3 Sasquatch. Okay. Oh. I gotta squeeze it. Okay, yes, there's more of that in there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open the other box as well, because that seems to be taking a while. Go over there. And I'm going to ruin these. I guess I can clean them off. I don't have scissors in here. I probably should get a pair of scissors for in here, huh? What do you think? Yeah? But if they decide that his surgery can wait, then maybe here all summer. I don't know. So I'm not going to promise all of that. The whole point of all of that was to tell you that I don't know when any of this is going to get worked up. How many blankets I might be able to make this summer. Because I don't know where I'm going to be for a lot of the summer. So I can't make those promises. And I'm not going to promise my friend blankets either and then not be able to deliver them to her. Okay, so this is out. Ooh, there's a lot. One more. Whee! Okay, so that is not cakes. That's something else. Alright, so avalanche. Let me open this. It's all so when I open it, see, they just like, alright, so let's see here. Trying to decide how to organize these, because these are all the same. Let me open this. Oh, I'm so glad these trash bags do not smell. A lot of trash bags have like this I know they do it like it's a freshener, like to make things smell good so your trash doesn't stink up your house. But those things give me such migraines. So I'm really glad that these don't smell. Oh, that's different. Oh, poop. That's this. This is separate. Okay. This. Whoo. What's this? This one? Sorry, I wanted to show it all to you, so I didn't want to sort it on, not on camera. So that's there. But there's so much. There's literally so much. Ooh, I like this one. Yeah. Okay, so I was wrong. There's not another centaur in, or chimera. I have centaur in my hand. That's what else. But I want to get them all organized so I can tell you how many of each one I have. Sorry it's loud. I'm sorry, I know. I'm trying to be quick. Alright, so since this one's in my hand, this is centaur. Now these are not the bonus bundles. These are the regular mandalas, however you say it. Okay. So this is centaur. I'll let you look at it. Right? Let the light adjust. This is also a 3-weight. It's 5.3 ounces. So the bonus bundle is 10.5 ounces. And so this is 5.1 ounces. So the bonus bundle is a little bit more than double. No, I lied. A little bit less than double. Because this would be 10.6 ounces, and that's 10.1 ounces. Yeah, so 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 590 yards, 540 meters. It's 100% acrylic. The same hook and needle recommendations, the same washing recommendations, all of that. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 centaur. All right. Woo, my yarn inventory is going to be yelling at me. And the other thing that's supposed to be coming later isn't yarn. So it's okay that I don't have it now, because I still obviously have plenty to do. Okay, and the centaur, I honestly don't know that I'm gonna make it into, I mean, I might make it into a baby blanket, but I might crochet like hats or even like pumpkins, because those seem to do really, really well at like craft fairs and things, especially in the fall. So I may make some pumpkins and different things like that to sell. I don't know. I said I was going to do a craft fair last time, and I ended up donating 21 dish towels to a rescue. So we'll see what happens. So this is the same stats as the centaur. It's the mandala, but this is in the colorway Doxy, and it is, no, that's not really accurate. This green is kind of mixing with the brown a little bit, mainly because my lights in here are blue. The cover on the light up here on the wall is blue, and then my lamp, the one lamp that I have over here has a blue, like turquoisey shade on it. The other one over here has a white shade on it, but it's got flowers all over it, so it's gonna look bluish anyway. But there's a dark green, like reddish kind of brown. I wouldn't say that's like a, maybe it is brown, but there's like, I don't know, it goes light and dark brown. It's not all the same shade of brown. And then there's like a seafoam kind of color. This one is like a seafoam color. A lavender purple, a mauve purple. This is like a taupe kind of color. Not quite beige, it's a little bit darker than beige. And then there's yellow, uh, kind of like, what'd you call that orange? I don't know what you would call that orange. It's a light orange. And then like a medium red. And then more of the dark green and brown on the inside. So that's Doxy, and I have 4 of these. I have 4. I have 4 dim. 4 dim. Okay. I'm trying to stack it up and it's not working. I'll just put it back over here. Or it can all fall on the floor. That works too. Okay. This one. All right. Then I have one more regular mandala. And I didn't say this before. This is Lion Brand yarn. All of these that I've shown you so far are Lion Brand yarn. So all of these you can still get at lionbrand.com. They didn't go anywhere. But the fact that they were 60, 70% off, I was like, I want that. Like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a super big fan of Joann's as far as like big twist. That's all, folks. As far as big twist is concerned, it's not that I don't like it. It's just not something that I used a lot to be familiar enough to be like, oh, I've got to have it. I've got to have it. But the deep discount that they were giving on their Lion Brand yarn, I was like, that's what I want. Because like this says it was $9.49. $9.49. That's the price on here. That's not what I paid for it. But you know, I mean, even if let's say this was $10, at 70% off, that's $3. Right? $3. I will take that. Definitely, definitely take that. And let's see, does this one have a price on it? I don't know if it does or not. It may not. I don't know that these have prices. No, these don't have prices. But if this one is $9.49, this one's going to be at least 11 or 12. At least. Right? And it's 70% off. I'll take it. I'll definitely, definitely take it. So, and plus, Mary Maxim has Big Twist. They've already posted it on their website that they're going to have Big Twist. And I don't know about some of the other yarns, like the Karen cakes and things like that. I mean, I know Yarnspirations has Karen cakes, but as far as where they're going to be, because Joann's had some, not a lot. Michael's has more Karen cakes than Joann's did. So you can still go to Michael's and get them as well. So the other regular mandala that I have is this colorway. This is called Nifflers. And this is like a pastel rainbow. So it's like a seafoam green, a medium green, a blue, regular purple, a bluish purple, a peachy color, a pinky color, and a yellow. And I have 4 of these. Now, Amanda at Obsessive Crochet Lady, and I think Missy from Missy's Yarniverse and More. Don't shoot me, Missy. I think that's her channel name. They're doing the Mandala Madness, like doily, and I think they're both, because they're both doing 2. And I think they're both using this colorway and then another colorway. But this one I thought would make cute blankets as well. You know, this is not necessarily my wheelhouse. I'm not a not a pinky kind of person. I don't do a lot of the lighter colors. This will never be for me. Now, my daughter, on the other hand, she may very well see some of this and be like, Mommy, can you make me such and such? Sure, why not? Because this is my daughter all day. not me. I like the more earth tones, the cool tones, um, things like that. That's more my speed. Um, these tend to, um, a lot of things trigger my migraines, but over time, bright colors. These are a little bit more pastel, so it's not as bad, but super bright colors, certain scents will trigger my migraines. So I do have to be careful. Um, so I do have to be mindful as to what I'm buying and um, what I'm asking people to get me. I need to make sure I don't want people to just surprise me with yarn, because if you surprise me with a neon yellow yarn, I'm not going to be able to use it because I'm not going to be able to look at it long enough without my head feeling like it's going to crack open. So that was all of the regular mandala that I have. The only other mandala that I have is the mandala sparkle. And I have 4 of these. I'll tell you the specs in just a minute. I do have 4 of these. Now this is definitely my child. All of this is definitely her, right? So I have 4 of those. And let's see. This has like a regular pink, a baby pink, a lavender, like a seafoam color, a green, almost a grass green maybe, a bluish purple, and then a regular purple. And it has sparkle, like silver sparkle in it. So I don't know that you can see all of those colors. But it is, let me turn it right side up, maybe I can read it. It's also a 3-weight, same hook recommendations, same needle recommendations. It's 3.5 ounces, so a little less than half of one of these. And it is 328 yards or 300 meters. It is 98% acrylic and then 2% metallic polyester, and that's the sparkle in it. So this is the color palette that's in there. If you can see that. Again, it's really, really blue. And this is the colorway Draco. I would not have called this Draco, but even without the whole Harry Potter, I would not. Draco kind of reminds me of more of like a gothic, heavy. It just doesn't scream pastel sparkle. But I'm not in charge, right? There could be another reason behind this that I'm not aware of. I don't work for Lion Brand. I don't name the yarns, but I would not have picked Draco for that. But that's why they have a job like that, where they get to name yarn, and I don't. Okay, I still have one more bag. Like, I'm 33 minutes in, and I've only shown you 2 bags of yarn. I still have one more, okay? But that's all of the mandala yarn. The rest of it is this stuff right here. Now, this is the yarn that we haven't really heard a lot about, like where it might be going, if at all. This is the KNC brand, so the Knit and Crochet brand. This was supposed to be, I guess, like Joann's higher end yarn, I guess, than the Big Twist. So, I want to say this is all cotton. I could be wrong, but I think this is all cotton. And if you don't know, this whole cabinet is cotton, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost half of one of my calyx shelves is cotton. So this whole cabinet, plus, because the calyx shelves are 12 units, So 5 of them are cotton over here. And then I have 2 cones of cotton as well. I that is one of my preferred fabrics or fibers to work with is cotton. So I'm glad that I got some. But let me pull all this out. That's so pretty. This reminds me of something else. I'll show you guys in a minute. Get this out here. Ooh, that's pretty too. It's different seeing them in a picture. You know, like Kay sent me all these pictures. She was like, there's this, there's this, there's this. Now some of them, like some of the mandalas, I knew, because I have some of them, so I knew what they look like. Like I could tell the colors right away. But some of the, like these K and C's, the colors don't always look the same through my phone or through like a video chat. So, oh, this is gorgeous. I'm so excited. There's so much. Just keep pulling it out of the bag. Bag's empty. Sorry, that was loud. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Is this the same? I think. No. Okay. Ooh. Sorry. I'm like getting all excited and you don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna see. Let me see if I think she said it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. So that's all this. Alright, I wanted to make sure because I thought these were all the same colorway and then they were not. Okay, so let's do the variegated first. Let me look at the specs on here. Just want to make sure they're all the same before I say that out loud. Not that it will matter if they don't make it anymore, but I still don't want to say the wrong thing. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like they're all the same. Okay. So, yeah. All right. So, all of these, variegated or not, because sometimes variegated yarns have less yardage than the solids, but apparently that's not the case. So, all of the specs that I read from this first one are going to be the same for all of the yarns that I show you out of this bag. Okay, so like I said, this is the K&C Knit and Crochet Premium Yarn. This is essential cotton. All of these are essential cotton. Okay, so 100% cotton. This is 180 yards. Let me flip this around. This is 180 yards, 3.5 ounces, 165 meters, 100 grams. This color is called Joshua Tree. And there is a Joshua Tree National Park. Joshua trees are interesting. When I was teaching during COVID, there was a plethora of virtual field trips. And there was this one place that I used a lot, the Center for Interactive and Collaborative Learning, CICL. Yes. And it was put on by a university. But they did a lot of like national park. The park rangers would do they would do it live once, and then they would record it, and they would keep the recording up for 30 days. And you could, you could watch it over that time. And so it was kind of like they would take you to different places. And they have things other than just the national parks, but one of them was Joshua Tree, and it was really, really interesting because I'd never been. So this is like a brick red and a green. This could almost be, if they were darker, this could almost be a Christmas yarn, but it is not Christmas yarn. It's called Joshua Tree, and I have 3 of them. 3 of them. Okay, where am I going to put this? I'll put it over here. Okay, then I have 3, again, same specs, in the colorway Lavender Field. And this feels a lot like Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. It's a little rougher. I mean, just in the... Yeah, it's a little bit rougher. Not much. This is Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton right here. So, I'm going to have to fix that. Okay. Anyway. It's just a little bit rougher. I would not use this necessarily to make like washcloths. I mean, you absolutely can, but I would not necessarily. I would use this in tops maybe. Oh, I didn't tell you, this is a 3-weight yarn. I didn't tell you the rest of the specs. So it's 3-weight yarn, machine wash warm. You can use a 5mm set of needles or a crochet hook. You can tumble dry. You can iron. Do not bleach. Do not dry clean. Oh no, you can dry clean. Do not tumble dry. Why would you not tumble dry cotton? It's cotton. Maybe it would pill? I don't know. Anyway, you could make tops out of these. It's nice enough that you can wear it against your skin. Like it's not rough in the sense, it's not like a Lily Sugar and Cream or Peaches and Cream, but it is not as soft as Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. But there's Lavender Field, 3 of those. And then I have 3 in Denali State Park. Okay, just show the yarn. This almost reminds me of like a stone wash, like a denim as well. It's really pretty. I like it a lot. I like it. I like it. Put that over there. Okay, then I have this bag. They're already in the bag. This is charcoal. This is a really dark gray. Same specs. It's the same yarn. It just came in a 3-pack, I guess. It wasn't opened. And then this is the colorway Canyon. So I have charcoal and Canyon. Okay. Then I have 3 in the color Midnight. Okay, maybe I could see that. This is showing up brighter on my screen than it actually is. It's actually a deeper blue. It's not quite a navy blue, but it's like an inky blue, like Midnight. But it's showing up a lot brighter on my screen, and that's because, like I said, my light is blue and my lampshade is a turquoise color, so it's giving off lots of blue tones, which is great because I love blue, but not great when I'm showing yarn. So I'll put this on top of this bag. All right, and then last but not least, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, So I have 8 of these, and this is the colorway Santa Fe. This is the colorway Santa Fe. I think this is lovely. And when I pulled this out of the bag, and when I saw it, when Kay sent it to me, it reminded me a lot of this one. This is Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. And this is cinnamon cedar. I adore this colorway so much. This works up so, so beautifully. And this is just missing some of those green tones, right? And the darker, like, maroony colors. But it reminds me a lot of this one. It's not the same. Like, obviously it's not the same. But it reminds me quite a lot of it. And there are 8 of those. So, I can make... I have 9 of the cinnamon cedar. I also really love the cinnamon cedar. My chair is sinking. I also really love the cinnamon cedar in the acrylic. But it doesn't have the white in the cotton. So, thank you again, Kay, so much, and to your absolutely fantastic husband for sending this to me, and for letting me know that you were going. There goes my chair again. And for being willing to do all of this. I would not have gotten this yarn otherwise. She put in a lot of time and effort, and so did her husband, to... I mean, they were going to the store. Oh my goodness. They were going to the store anyway. But they did not have to put themselves out there for me, right? And so I really appreciate that so much. Because, like I said, I wouldn't have any of this otherwise. Because there was no way that I could get there before they closed. There was no way that I could get there to get my hands on it. And to be honest, I hadn't even thought about it until I just chalked it up to the fact that, okay, well, I'm not there. I'm not going to be able to get any. Was I sad about it? Yeah. Was it going to make me jump on a plane and go buy some? No. But I am glad that I have it, because it's going to make a lot of beautiful things. And now I have to find a place to put it. Because, yeah. I still have some Premier yarn I haven't put away. I have some Knitting Network yarn I haven't put away. I mean, I've put it away, but I don't really have a place to, like, stick it. I have this brown cabinet over here. I really, really, really want to reorganize it, but I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. So I need to inventory it all first, or Sam will have my head, because she worked hard on that inventory. And then I can find a place for it all. So let me know your favorite yarn that I showed you. As I asked you before, were you able to get to a Joann's? Did you have one close by you before it closed? If you didn't get any Joann's, what would you have liked to have purchased? And if you've never been to a Joann's, from what you've seen in this haul and in other people's hauls, what would you have liked? Again, you don't know until you feel it, like with the K&C cotton. I mean, I felt it before, but if you've never felt it, you wouldn't know how rough or soft it may be, right? So let me know in the comments below what you think, and until then, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!